Okay, here's what I would have done. Bro, no one cares what you would have done. Actually, everyone cares.
Welcome to Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast made for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Brought to you by the Embrace the Turnip Podcast Network. And now your hosts, A-Dub,
BA,
E-Ray, and J-Mo.
Open your fucking mouth.
Whoa, that was aggressive, J-Mo, off the rip. Jesus
Very
Christ.
aggressive. Jesus.
Golly.
God damn, what did we do with it? What did we have 30 seconds of silence for? Did someone die and I'm not aware of it?
You didn't hear the intro playing?
None of us hear the intro. Might as
Really?
well stop it, though. Yeah. But in fairness, the first week,
No. I'll just
first-
pop it on.
for sure. The first week we heard it. The second week we didn't hear it.
Yeah,
No,
interesting.
okay,
All right, well, fuck it. They didn't hear the intro as it was playing. I heard the intro. It's cool. You guys heard the intro. It's all good. Welcome back to Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest pod in the history of all wrestling podcasts. It is your boy A-Dub, the tribal chief himself. Joining me this week is Black IRS, the man who's getting ready to take down the entire preschool system of America. BA's in the building. And joining me as well is the Great White Hope, the Messiah of everything Packers. I'm out of things. J-Mo's in the fucking building.
What's up, people? Also, the head creator of the Aaron Anderson "Where Am I Working Next?"
There we
feature.
go.
Yes.
There you go.
The purveyor of the legend of A-Dub.
Yes, exactly.
There we
yes.
go. There we
Yes.
go.
And what's up, good people? It's BA Black IRS, aka Black Wall Street, here to save the hood, so to speak, financially. So yes,
He
here
came to
say
collect.
that. Came to collect. Robin Hood out here.
Boom.
So yeah, can't wait to get into it, man.
Boom. Had to take a week off, you know. I was under the weather. BA had shit going on. E-Ray was under the weather. J-Mo, what were you doing? Were you golfing or something? Or
I was golfing, making some deals on the golf
J-Mo
course.
was golfing, selling
BA.
drugs on the golf course.
BA
Yeah.
just got back from Sammy Guevara's School of Sensitivity training.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Sammy Guevara, they have good catering there. Whoever caters for WWE caters at the the Sammy Guevara School of Sensitivity.
Hey, newsflash: Sammy Guevara isn't in the WWE. He's in AEW. But
I know
that's
that,
cool.
but the
Yeah.
catering in WWE, I'm sure, is better than the catering in AEW, and I knew
okay.
that, J-Bo. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you
Let's
for
not get upset.
fact checking me 3 minutes into the show. Appreciate
Hey, no
it.
problem. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
That's what you're here for?
Yes.
All right. E-Ray is not joining us this week. As we all got jumped in the NXT parking lot, E-Ray caught it the worst. It was bad. Grayson Waller took a pipe and just beat J-Mo upside the head with it. I think the Goombas got to E-Ray, right? The Italian Mafia or whatever Tony D is calling himself.
Yeah.
The Goombas, and then they hired Dr. Isaac Yankum to finish the job. So
Yeah. Ripped out his teeth. It's bad.
Yeah.
Prayers up to E-Ray as he rests up for next week. The comeback's going to be tremendous. It's going to be tremendous. BA was busy trying to shoot his game at Nikita Lyons. I was trying to learn Spanish to talk to Electra Lopez. I mean, it was a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on in the NXT parking lot. That's why we were not here last week, but we are here. We are back, gentlemen. Anything you want to start off with? That's just hot. What's going on? Anything? Give me.
NFL schedule came out today.
J-Mo, we're a wrestling pod.
Here we go.
You said anything.
No.
God damn it.
Anything in the wrestling world, J-Mo.
Oh.
Sorry. But no, Dub, to answer your question, no, sir. I think we should just start off with, since we had a premium live event this week, I think we should start there.
WrestleMania Backlash. They had to add the WrestleMania on because I guess they didn't think that we knew that Backlash was just a rehash of WrestleMania.
They have to remind people. They know there's a lot of new fans out there. They're trying to be respectful because they're on the cock now. That people might have just be walking in on this stuff and they're like, oh, what is this Backlash? What does it even mean? And
Isn't this a movie in the 90s?
see, exactly. Like, isn't this a Sly Stallone
No,
action?
that was Backdraft. I see what you did there, though.
Kurt Russell, shout out.
Yeah. Heard he's a big fan of the pod.
He is.
But yes, Backlash. I'm just calling it Backlash. Was 2 weeks ago. A lot of people had low hopes for this card. I was pleasantly surprised. I said there was 4 matches on the card that I wanted to see, and those 4 matches delivered. The other ones, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch them. Anything that stands out in particular? BA, let me hear it.
The only thing that stuck out in particular is 2 things. One, I love the opening match. I love that WWE starting to get it with the opening match now. More and more. I feel like Cody and Seth coming in hot like that. With all the technical wrestling and just the back and forth, and then still having Cody look strong and Seth looking strong, even though that roll up ending was kind of fluke, but it needed to make sure Seth didn't look like a punk, even though he keeps losing. And then 2,
He's lost a lot of matches.
Yeah, man. That's why I was like, I appreciated that ending, so it didn't make him look too weak. And then the other thing, to keep it short, was just Roman, man. It's just the bloodline. Those dudes are like, they give me MWO vibes as far as how they just being booked right now. Like, they're unstoppable.
They deliver.
They unstoppable, man. The whole vibe. I'm here for it. But those are the things that jumped off of the screen for me for Backlash, man.
Yeah, J-Mo, give me your favorite match of the evening for WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh, it's easy. It's Cody versus Seth. It was honestly, in my opinion, it was the best match of the card, and it was the first match. I enjoyed it like BA. So I agree with all of BA's points. I even like how Seth wore the same attire that he wore at WrestleMania.
To remind us, this is from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay. Do you think you guys think it was better than their first match? Because I do. I thought it was better. Not like a lot better, but I thought it was a tad better.
Expound for us, Dub.
So the technical, I think, like you guys said, the technical wrestling of it, but the whole story that Seth was building, that I'm more prepared this time around. So he hit Cody with some counters, like I've seen this before, and like I was like, all right, this makes it just that much better. And again, Cody like out Seth with the roll up. I was like, all right, it was the perfect way to finish that match, because you knew like Seth was like, all right, I got to cheat to win, but Cody's like, I just got to keep winning because I got one goal, and that's to get that WWE World Championship belt and title. Excuse me, belt holds up your pants
For Dusty.
Yes,
that's right. And bring
no,
back that wing eagle.
I agree with you, Dub. That match did definitely like have the whole like that story built into the match as far as what they've been doing to make it different than the WrestleMania match. I'm not gonna say I 100% liked it better. I think this is gonna be one of those things that I go back in the future and almost switch up back and forth on. Like, oh, I like this one better than that one, just because of whatever I'm feeling at that time. But not to say that the WrestleMania match was a slouch or anything. But the one thing that stuck out to me as well, on top of the things you and J-Mo said, is Cody has that Bret Hart swag heavy right now. I just noticed it, like his mannerisms, like he does the little come on thing like Bret Hart used to do, and then we all know about the belt, which I wish he would wear for at least a match. I like to see the weight belt from his AEW days.
He got to wear it for the Hell in a Cell match and then whoop Seth with it.
Oh, got to, man. And then and way to bring that up, because that's another point I'm sure we're gonna get into, is the blow off. But he also did a hawk up. He's hawking up, man. Like he's doing all the babyface stuff, man. He's eating it. Like he is like, I am your face. I will be here when Roman goes on his break or whatever he's doing. That's what Cody's doing right now, man. Loving it.
Yeah. So guys, I just did a quick research. Seth's win-loss record for 2022 is 19 wins, 30 losses. He's had 50
I'm surprised
matches.
he got 19. That's more.
Is that like including house shows? Because I feel like I ain't seen him win a match in a long time.
Yeah. So in 21, he had 53 matches. He went 14-39. Listen to this. In 2019, he went 115-28.
Damn.
115 wins and 28 losses.
If y'all remember at the end of the match, when Cody was holding up the deuces, like I got your ass twice now at the top of the ramp, he was saying it matters. It matters, like the record. I feel like, because you know how Cody's all about like trying to keep it, the win and losses, making him mean stuff, stealing his secret sauce from AEW. I think that he's leaning on and you remember in his interviews he was talking about wins and losses. They don't matter at the end of the day because it's all scripted. But who likes to lose? Like I get excited when I win. So I think him kind of keeping score is a big deal too. I think we're gonna see more of that as the blow off approaches.
All right, I think that's going to come in big, like when he finally challenges Roman for the title. Like, it wouldn't shock me if he was undefeated by the time he challenges Roman. Like, look, I haven't lost since I got here, and I came here for that, pointing to the belt. Assuming they give Roman one belt at one point, but who knows?
I think they will, man. But I know we're gonna get into it later. But I honestly believe that they're gonna have to let that WWE title come off our guy at some point, so it can be something that is more tangibly approachable by other talent on the Raw roster. But we'll see.
So let's get there right now, because the news is out there. Roman signed a new deal. Roman told the people in Trenton, New Jersey, I'm probably not going to be back to Jersey. Everybody thought like, oh, my man's is out of here. I thought it too. I'm like, well, we only had a certain amount of time once he got them Hollywood teeth. But the new rumor is, well, like it's almost pretty much confirmed at this point. He's only doing TV from what? Was it Memorial Day through Labor Day?
Yeah. Yes, I think that's right. Yes.
And it's sounding like he might not even be doing that much TV. And the other rumor out there is Fox wants exclusivity of the talent that's on Fox. Mm-hmm. So that leaves Raw without a champion. So, do you think they give Roman a belt and they hold some sort of tournament for this new belt? Or do you think they just have Roman lose a belt?
What if they have like an interim championship where Roman's out, then Roman comes back and they unify those titles again?
That's feasible.
I mean, it's kind of the same situation what the UFC does. You know what they did or what they're going to have to do with that guy who was a half pound overweight. I mean, shit. If I was in the UFC, I'd be failing every way in anyway. So you're like J-Mo, you got to be under 190. Oh shit, 191. You know,
those dudes are a different cut of dude, man. That's a whole different vibe there.
But
not for me either.
You know, I would think they would be doing something like that, like a interim title, kind of what we saw with the Ring of Honor women's title with Deonna Purrazzo and the
Mercedes.
lady that thank you, Mercedes. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is he gonna drop a belt or an interim title or?
Yeah, I kind of sneak peeked what I thought, but I didn't think I applaud J-Mo. I didn't think about that. They've done it in the past where they do the interim champion and then the real champ comes back and then they have both of these dudes are walking around with the same title and then they do the ladder match, or whatever blow off. So I could see that, but like you said, the Raw will be without a champion, and I know people are gonna be like, well, they did it with Brock forever. Yes, they did. But we all knew that Brock was the champ. Brock would at least make a live appearance and have a promo in the ring with Paul Heyman every so often. But
yeah, like it's different. Like when your champ isn't there versus your champ just like you're just not having a champ.
Right.
Those are two different completely things.
Yeah, and the fact you said this is all about Fox and a contract. Fox kind of supersedes everything as far as their business deals because they're the biggest conglomerate they work with. And I believe, and Dub, you would probably know better than this because you know more about the business side. That's the biggest contract they have. It's bigger than their USA contract, right? The Fox deal.
No,
it's about even.
Really?
Is it bigger than their Peacock contract?
So the Peacock contract is what makes it even.
Okay.
Fox gave WWE $1 billion for SmackDown off rip. USA gave them close to $1 billion for just Raw, and then they gave them a little bit more for NXT and then a little bit more to absorb the WWE network. So they almost rank even, honestly.
Got it. Okay, That's important to know because I thought that Fox, in my mind, since they got that deal, they were kind of the most important piece of how they